Well, you saw her a little earlier in the show, and now our reporter Leanne DeRosa is back in the Twin Tiers. But all of last week, we brought you her reports from Parris Island, South Carolina, where she was in Marine Corps boot camp. Tonight, she wraps up her special report showing you a day that a Marine never forgets: graduation.
The 13 weeks at Parris Island are all about transformation, going from a recruit to becoming a United States Marine. Day by day, each reflect on their own reasons for joining.
This recruit wanted to join the Marine Corps to become the best that he could be, and become strong, diligent, and disciplined for when he has a family.
And each overcome their own challenges, both physical and emotional, along the way.
Not having my mom's home-cooked meals or, just talking to her, spending time with my little brother or girlfriend or my dad or my older brother, that's what's hit me the hardest.
But in the end, they all say it's worth it. It's the moment they make themselves and their loved ones proud. The last 2 days of boot camp is the moment they've all been waiting for, reuniting with their family and friends. First comes Family Day, which kicks off with a motivational run. Families line the streets to catch the first glimpse of their new Marine. Then the crowd gathers for a ceremony, clapping and cheering as the new Marines march in for the first time. The Martins family from Fairport, New York, sat in the crowd anxiously waiting to see and speak with their daughter for the first time in nearly 3 months.
Her letters were amazing. They were filled with detail of everything, all about her drill instructors who she loved and admired, the best friends that she's made from all over the country who she'd never have a chance to meet. Everything was so positive.
Their daughter, Melissa, was inspired to join the Marines after a trip to Parris Island this past summer for her brother's Marine Corps recruit training graduation. Now, less than a year later, Melissa is the one in uniform running happily into her family's arms.
There's no words. We're so proud of her. We just waited for 13 weeks to hug her, and it was everything I dreamed it would be.
The new Marines are allowed to spend all afternoon catching up with their visitors before the final big day, graduation. And at the end, with a final dismissal, the new Marines were free to go.
A little bit bittersweet. I am sad to be leaving my sisters, leaving what I've called home for the last 3 months, but at the same time, of course, I'm excited to go home, move on, start my career, and it's a feeling that you can't have unless you're experiencing it.
The happiness in the room was contagious. You couldn't help but smile looking at the new Marines standing tall and proud. Melissa says, although boot camp wasn't always easy, it was something she'll look back on as something that positively changed her life forever.
Learning to fit in, trying to stand up, have a voice, take a leadership role. That was the hardest for me, but from the training, from the drill instructors, especially our senior drill instructor, really taught us a lot about having a voice, being confident, standing up for yourself. And I think over these last 13 weeks, I've really grown into that.
Reporting in Parris Island, South Carolina, Leanne DeRosa, WENY News.